right, so basically this is the third video out of I don't know how many. I guess for now it's 3, but I guess there's gonna be 4 of me responding to CIG's feedback requests, because they actually asked us to give them some feedback, and that's exactly what I'm talking about here. If you didn't watch the other videos, you can just open up my channel and just check out the other videos. The format is not really that great, but I do not know how else to do it. So anyway, roll the intro.
Hello, my name is Grumpy.
Right, so after that intro, again, if you did not watch the other videos, please, because like I made this whole video in one session, and it was basically like a stream, and like a constant stream of thoughts, and it was like 2 or 2.5 hours long, and I had to cut it down to like watchable videos. Like nobody's gonna watch like a 2.5 hour video, so I do refer to some things that I already said, so I encourage you to go back to those videos and watch them, just as I encourage you to check out today's sponsor. Beam Eye Tracker delivers eye tracking performance of the high-end hardware by only using your webcam or your cell phone camera. It is the first and only webcam eye tracker especially designed for gaming purposes. Whether you're into War Thunder, Star Citizen, Microsoft Flight Sim, IL-2 or DCS World, or Elite Dangerous, or even Star Wars Squadrons. Remember when Star Wars games were good? Or maybe you're into driving sims such as F1, Dirt 5, BeamNG Drive, bus or truck simulator games. Well, Beam Eye Tracker has got you covered. But that is not where it stops. It also works with Arma 3, DayZ, and Insurgency Sandstorm. So for all of you fellow DayZ players, now you can see the bullet flying at you while I snipe you from 300 meters.
Take a right into Camion, go
Oh my
past the police
god!
station.
If you're a streamer, you can also enhance your streams with the eye tracking overlay, which will show your stream in real time exactly what you're looking at. And even though it supports webcams that have higher frame rates than 60 FPS, you don't even need to have one. It's not a problem, you can just use your phone or your iPad. On top of that, Beam Eye Tracker has all the perks that hardware units have, such as presence detection and privacy filter, which blurs the parts of your screen that you're not looking at or locks your screen entirely when you're not around. It also has multi-screen pointer and mouse jumping, so if you have a wall of screens in front of you like I do, you will stop losing your pointer because it will appear wherever you're looking at. And if you want to be a major league gamer like I am, you can use the Beam Eye Tracker to track your habits while you're trying to be a sweaty gamer, and it will show you detailed analytics of how much you actually suck. And did I tell you that it's only 30 bucks? Like, come on, it's a bargain. And if you buy one through my referral link or referral code, I get some money back, and yeah, I'm just gonna spend it on, I don't know, spaceships, I guess. So yeah, just use my link, and yeah, thank you very much to Beam Eye Tracker for sponsoring this video. So anyway, let's continue. Let's talk about the next one. Locations, major landing zones, rest stops. All right, let me see. So how would you rate the current state of locations? Like, come on, that's such a fucking general thing. Like, what are you asking me? I'm gonna say a 2 because there's either 1 or like 3 things that you can do in most of the locations, and that's it. I would love to have a planet where you land on, or a moon you land on, and you stay there for a couple of days because you're doing a couple of things. You have like a bunch of missions, or you have a ton of things to do. But hey, that's another game, I guess, and that game does not exist. So yeah, it's just jumping between stuff so you can buy stuff and sell it to another spot, or you can buy stuff and use it to kill somebody, and then you go back and you buy some other stuff, and it's just like the whole point of the locations is just to go there and buy or sell, and that's it. Like, what else is there to talk about? What could be done to improve the current state of locations found in the... I just said it. Like, there needs to be more variety. There needs to be more stuff to do there. Like, we already have reasons to go there, so we can buy and sell stuff, but we also need some other reasons to go there. and they're not going to be contested zones or whatever. It needs to be like a mission, like a whole fucking game loop that's just going to hold you on Lorville or on ArcCorp or whatever. How would you rate the current state of major landing zones? Oh, so locations were like points of interest. Like, okay, so I just talked about major landing zones. This is even worse because, yeah, you just go there and you have literally one thing that you can do, and that's it. There's nothing there for single player people, for people that don't want to, they want to have like a storyline or whatever. But okay, it's an MMO, even though it's not. But you can either sell or buy stuff there, or you can maybe scavenge and like get a couple of drinks, and that's it. The other locations, like, what are we talking about? We have the same bunker around the whole like Stanton system, and then we have those new distribution centers that are basically all the same and like copy pasted around the fucking Stanton system, and like whatever. Like there needs to be more variety, and also there needs to be more stuff to do there. And like, we need Brios was one of the good things because or whatever, scrapyards were good because it would make people congregate there, and when people congregate, violence happens, I guess. So yeah, that's why it was good, but it's not anymore because, yeah, that's not a thing anymore. How would you rate the current state of major landing zones? I talked about it, so I'm gonna give it a 2. How would you rate the current state of, actually, so this is a 2, and this is a maybe, yeah, a 2. I like the visuals. The visuals are fucking nice, but other than that, just whatever. Rest stops, all the same, and you just go there to fucking buy stuff, and that's it. How would you rate the current state of outposts? I thought this was locations, but outposts and derelict outposts. I mean, what are outposts? Are those bunkers? I guess. Oh, okay, the new outposts. Well, they're not new, but yeah, they look better. But then again, same thing. You go there to either do one, like a singular mission, or to buy stuff, and that's it. I'm gonna give it a 3 because they look better, and there's like some variety to it, I guess. There are like outposts and ships. 3. How would you rate the current planetary surfaces? Ooh, I would give it a 1, but let's be honest and let's give it a 2 because it looks amazing from afar, but once you land, it looks like a game from 2010 or 11, and it doesn't really look good. Textures are subpar, to say the least, but yeah. Also, like, there's a lot of issues with the graphics on most of the planetary surfaces and all of that, so yeah, I would love to see that updated because that's the only thing that looks outdated in this game. Other than the shadows. Shadows are also bad in this game, like they're almost terrible. But I guess that's gonna be fixed soon-ish because they talked about it on CitizenCon, right? How would you rate the current state of caves? They're all the same and claustrophobic, which I guess that's the point. But then again, why would you go there except to do a single mission and that's it? I guess I'm just gonna give it 3 stars because they're just okay and that's it. I'm not into them, so whatever. State of the rivers, I mean, they're still shitty. They're like, I went to in 323 I went to the same spots where it was like a couple of years ago when they introduced the first river and on Microtech, and it's still the same. They did not fix the issues. It like, from afar it looks nice. You get close to it and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Because yeah, it's not good. How would you rate the current implementation of platforms? I'm not sure what platforms are. What are we talking about? Underground facilities? Dude, fuck off. No. Like, can I give it a -5? Because I will give it a -5. If we're talking about UGFs like the bunkers, no. Just get them out of the game. Like, I'm actually getting PTSD just thinking about them. I'm not sure what platforms are, so I'll just give it a 3 because I'm not sure what they're like referring to. Let me see if there's no platforms. They're just saying platforms. So I'm just gonna submit. Anyway, all right, so it's Grumpy the editor again here, and maybe they mean, like, when they say platforms, maybe they mean the platforms on Orison. I'm not sure, but they look nice up close, but from afar, It's just, I don't know. It looks unfinished. It looks like it's still loading. It honestly looks like a level that is still loading, and that always bothered me. And I said this like numerous times, like. Remember Star Wars and when they approach Cloud City and all of that, that fucking looks amazing. But when you're approaching Orison, you're like, well, yeah, this, whatever. And then you get there, you land, and then you're like, oh yeah, okay, that now it's fine, right? But anyway, new player experience. I'm not a new player, and I always skip this, so I'm gonna skip it again. I'm not gonna talk about this. Inventory management. Oh my god. Yes, please. How would you rate the current state of inventory management? Dog shit. Terrible. Terrible. How would you rate the current state of storage access system? Also terrible. First of all, like, come on. First of all, the camera, whenever you access the storage, the camera is going, like, it's supposed to look at you, like, give you like a frontal view of your character, but what that means is that the camera is stuck in the fucking wall, and that's it, and that's fucking terrible, and that needs to be fucking changed, first of all. Secondly, the paper doll thing doesn't really work. Why don't you just do it as other games did it? Like, it's just easier. Also, having 3D models to, like, render in slowly in the fucking inventory on the side, and you just waiting there to see what it is, and then, like, in renders, it's like either too fucking big or small. Like, you can't really see what it, like, it's just terrible. Like, look at any other fucking popular game that has an inventory, it looks better than this one. Like, come on. It is just terrible. What could be done to improve storage access and kiosks? Do it like every other fucking game did it. Come on. How would you rate the current state of personal inventory? Terrible. How would you rate the current state of ship inventory? Again, terrible. Also, the fact that you can't, like, grab a missile off the ground and just store it in the ship inventory. It's just like, or a cargo box or whatever. It's like, come on. Like, we have the inventory system for like what, 2 years now, and that's still not a thing. Come on. How would you rate the current state of loot transferring? Better than the inventory, but still reinventing the wheel and making it fucking an octagon. Like, it's not a triangle anymore, it is an octagon. It does, like, run, but it's very bumpy and very, like, no. Why didn't you just make it as like everybody else did it? How would you rate the current state of character equipping? Again, it's the same with the inventory. It is all connected. So yeah, 1. Like, do we even need to talk about this? Like, I really don't know. Like, do we even need to talk about this? Do I even need to give you feedback on, like, how shitty it is? And, like, on top of that, don't even get me started on, like, the fact that we still do not have a search bar in the inventory. At least I did not see it when I tried 324.0. I think it was, yeah, it was just 324. It was not there. You do have a search bar in the whatever, like, freight fucking elevator terminal. It's there, but in the inventory, no. Also, the fact that you can't, like, you can grab your weapons from the freight elevator, and you can also grab them from the inventory or the kiosk or whatever it's called, and you can't you can't do the same thing with the multi-tool. You can only grab it from the inventory and not from the freight elevator. It's just like, it just means that there are like fucking 2 systems. On top of that, shit doesn't stack. Like, I don't know, like, do we really need to talk about the inventory? It's been at least 2 years, I would say 2 years, that we have this inventory system, and we all complained for fucking ages, and you're asking us if we're happy. No. Is there a single thing that that we could be happy about with the inventory system? No, there isn't. So, like, honestly, like, it's getting me angry. But anyway, let's continue. So the next question is about, like, law and criminality system. So I don't know what this is. I did not play in a while, so I don't know if Cluster got fixed, but I guess it didn't. I saw a post that it got fixed again, but I also saw a post that people said that it's still not fixed. How would you rate the current state of the law and criminality system? It's okay. I wouldn't say that it's great. I think there's a lot of work to be done. Like, first of all, my main issue with it is that there is no way to prevent certain crimes in Star Citizen. It's basically like Minecraft. If you do not lock the door to your fucking house, somebody's gonna steal your shit. So if you do not lock the door, or if you don't close the door of your ship, somebody's gonna steal your ship. In like 25, 50, whatever. The date is 2954, right? Something like that. Like, come on, keys, fucking fingerprint, something. At least make people hack your ship so they can actually take it. Because just hopping into the seats and taking your ship is just like, I don't know, it's just stupid to me, honestly. But anyway, so that's just one of the things that could be done. Also, there were always ways to like grieve people and make them get the crime stat instead of you. So yeah, I don't know. It's a thing that needs to be worked on, and obviously Collector needs to be worked on, because Jesus Christ, like, that thing is, escaping Collector is honestly as tedious as, I don't know, hull scraping. And in the end, you're still gonna have the crime stats. And yeah, one more thing. The main thing here is, like, you escape Collector because you still want to be a criminal, right? Because you're still gonna keep the fucking crime stat, and you lost, I don't know, half an hour to fucking escape. And then there's only one way that you can, or two ways that you can clear your crime stat. Either go back to jail and wait it out, or like do the missions, or you can go to Korea, and that, like, Korea fucking spawns millions of NPCs, and good luck doing it alone. Like, you're gonna go to jail. Like, there's no way about it. Before, for new players, you could go to any of the underground bunkers that were titled as like security bunkers, and you can go there. You could have gone there and just hacked your crime stats. So you had at least, how many planets? 4, I guess, 4 planets. So you had at least 4 more spots where you can do that. Now you have only 1, and the idea was to encourage PvP. But dude, no, like that, that's not how you do it. Honestly, that's not how you do it. But let's continue. So, what could be done to improve the current? I just said that. How would you rate the current state of prison? Jesus Christ! I'll give it a 2 because of the rice. The rice, if you take a look at the rice bowls, they're actually, like, the rice itself is rendered at 8K, and it's fucking amazing. Like, it's the best looking rice in a game ever. Other than that, no. How would you rate the current state of comma rays? So this always bothered me because it takes you a while to hack the comma ray, and it's like risky to a degree, but then everybody on the server gets the notification that it needs to be fixed, and everybody goes there. So if you wanna, like, pirate people on, let's say, Daymar, you will need to hack the comma ray, and then the whole server knows that you're doing that, and they're gonna go and, like, fix the comma ray like this. And fixing the comma ray is just like hitting a button, but like hacking it's gonna take a while. So that basically means that you, like, if you have a bunch of friends that you're gonna play with, you have to have some friends, like, posted next to the comma ray, so nobody comes and, like, fix it, so you can actually go and pirate and not get a crime stat. So, like, it's, I don't know, it's a 2. It's a cool mechanic, but then again, it could be done better. How would you rate the current state of the bounty system? So the bounties, the fact that you have a mark on your face and that is going to just follow you around wherever you go, it's, I guess, work in progress. I would love to have the marks being, like, basically breadcrumbs. So, like, he was seen here, not seen fucking 40 minutes ago. How like it happened way too many times for me that I saw, like, a guy that probably even logged off, and he was last spotted 40 minutes ago in this location. You fly there and he's not there. But if it was, like, updated every 3 minutes or something like that, and then you see him and then you follow him, then it would be okay. How would you rate the current state of the stands and security and turrets? They are either OP or they are doing fuck all. Honestly, it depends on the server, and that's it. How would you rate the current state of security interdictions? I didn't play this patch, but in 323, it was happening a lot more. But in Stanton, I would say that it should happen even more. Purely because, like, if you want to pirate, you might as well just go and pirate in Pyro and not get a crime stat and pirate people that are... I'm hoping that Pyro is going to have, like, a bunch of... Quantanium and all of that, like a lot more than Stanton does, so might as well just go there. But if you're in Stanton and you want to pirate, or you want to like haul some illegal goods or whatever, then yeah, there should be more inspections, but the inspections are janky. Sometimes you get stuck in them and they never respond and you're getting scanned forever. Most of the times when they finish scanning, they just ram your ship, or they ram whatever is close to them for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 3, but it could be done better, as everything in this game. How would you rate the current state of security interdictions? As I said, 3. How would you rate the current state of crime and grief prevention? There is a grief prevention. Do you mean banning people after they did something? Yeah, 1. Like, there is no fucking prevention in this game. There is literally no fucking prevention in this game, so I don't know what you're talking about. How would you rate the current state of fines? They're fine. 2 stars. It's cool that you can pay off your level 2 crime stats and those fines. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, like, whatever. It would be nice if you could, like, pay your way out of jail, like, immediately. If you're that rich, you just, like, I mean, it's like in real life, right? How would you rate the current state of crime stat severity? Yeah, I mean, it is like in GTA. With CS5, you get, like, hammerheads appear and all that. That's cool. But I don't know. I guess that the bounty system should work like, oh, we're gonna update the location of that guy. If it's like crime stat 3, we're gonna update every 5 minutes, and if it's crime stat 5, we're gonna update it every 1 minute or whatever. So you will have more people on your ass, basically. But it could still be worked on. Like, it's a 3-star, I guess. How would you rate the current state of the black market? What fucking black market, dude? Like, what are you talking about? Are we talking about the eggs? Like, where? Like, come on. How? Like, honestly, like, sometimes when they ask these questions, I'm like, are they even playing their own game? What fucking black market? What are we talking about? Like, first of all, like, if you want to sell some illegal goods, most of the spots are not going to take those. So you got to store your ship, or like that was in the previous patch, you just store your ship and just wait so you can sell shit. Now, I guess you can transfer it to your freight elevator and just transfer it to the, like, inventory and just keep it there. But still, it's going to, like, take a while for the things to update, so you can actually, like, sell the goods that you gathered or stole or whatever. So it is like, it's just like, what fucking black market, dude? Do you have any suggestions or further feedback on the law and criminality system? I already said everything I have. I'm gonna submit this, and also, like, I think I mentioned this, but if I didn't, I am gonna mention it. I'm gonna redo all of these. I know that I did the first, like, the vehicle feedback, but I'm gonna redo all of these and just write everything that I said here, because I'm sure that they're not gonna watch my videos because they don't like me. All right, so it's already been 23 minutes, so I gotta stop it here. We will continue the discussion tomorrow, so thank you for watching. And I guess if you did not watch the previous videos, just go ahead and watch them. And if you did, just, I guess, tune in tomorrow, and we are going to continue the discussion. A bunch of people asked me, because, like, this is the next day after I recorded everything, because I'm editing everything and I'm trying to, like, make everything short and, like, whatever. You don't really need to know how everything works. But I saw a lot of questions about the Atlas and what I think about it. And, yeah, the last video is going to be the one that is going to talk about the feedback they didn't really ask for, but I'm still going to give it to them. So, yeah, thank you, and see you tomorrow. Peace out.